Hello everybody and thanks for joining us. This is the final. It is the third Betway One Day International between South Africa and Pakistan. Of course, it's 1-1. BJP, take a big breath and take us through the teams.
Good morning, Hazy. Good morning to all our viewers. Yes, changes are plenty for these two teams. 4 changes.
So keen to make sure that some of these guys show some character, stick their hands up and say, hey, I want to go forward. I want to play for South Africa. I want to make a difference in that side. You will ever see in your entire life with him at the other end. Fakhar Zaman, what a knock that was. I'm just going to talk about the 193. I thought that was absolute. It's his home ground. He knows what happens here. On the button first up. Good stuff from Markram. They need to...
left-arm orthodox spinner.
So with the IPL 5, it is just job so far. Club that away. Short. The track will still be on the slow side, so plenty of time.
And he's been in good form in this series. He's not going to miss out on those opportunities. Hence the extra man on the leg side.
That's another top edge. And that's gone.
That'll reach the fence in no...
These are the ones we have to be really wary of. Wow. He's deciding to cut loose. We saw some wonderful shots at the one.
Shot ball, put away in the air. This should be taken on the full. It's a catch, but a single is yielded.
Maybe more success. But there's no...
Wow! Now that is some hit. In his favorite area, and he lifted it effortlessly. Airborne for a while. 6 to Fakhar.
He's definitely... He's look.
Here's an example of a drag down, and that's hammered away. That's beautifully played in front of square in full.
Short and fine legs up in the circle. That will go for 4. Easy pickings for Fakhar Zaman. Go about things. That's nicely played. That's a really good shot.
Here, short pitch bowling. It's well handled by Fakhar Zaman. Can't argue with him.
Shouts to catch it. It'll be taken. Oh, had just milked Maharaj. Decides this time that he's going to take long on. He's going to try and get it over him.
Forte as yet, and he's into the attack. He's done a decent job, and now he's picked up the wicket.
He's through that offside. There we go. That's what he was afraid of. And he darts it in. That is really evolved in. There's this change of pace and maintaining a good length.
Slog sweep, and as we've seen throughout the series, he doesn't often get it wrong. That's way back onto the bank, and that is...
That you feel that a left-hander will really be licking his lips when he gets an opportunity, particularly from a length. So he attempted it a few balls ago, didn't quite get to the...
Brilliantly played. He's so aware of where the gap is, and he's just looking for that little bit of width. He's similar to what Maharaj has done. You won't be impressed with that start. Brought the man up on the offside. There's protection on the...
Oh, and he's just clubbed that one away. Nice and flat for 6 runs. That's the shorter of the 2 boundaries. But that travelled some distance. What a strong shot.
Was Fakhar. Have a look at this smack over mid-wicket. In position early and went with the shot, with the flow. Backing his...
Spread it out a bit today. Certainly looking to free those arms, and he's got it away for 4. 2 men back, but he's found the gap. Threaded the needle. Work to be done. That might win. It will win. This is now going to be a big over. Coach is a little concerned about this one. Oh, that's clever. Very clever indeed. In possession before the ball was released pretty much, and just helped it on its way.
Other stuff now. This was beautifully put away. In position early, played the field.
squeezed away fine, and that's going to be 4 more. That takes him to 96 now.
With South Africa in this phase of the innings. They're all too good delivery.
Made it up there. Mark Boucher.
Because got to allow a young captain to, given Pakistan such. Here he is on 99. Plays it away for a run. That's his 100. Back-to-back hundreds. That's a magnificent feat achieved by Fakhar Zaman. He should be mighty pleased and proud of what he has achieved on this tour.
Good on him. Really well done. So often it happens that someone gets a big score and they don't double up and they don't get big runs the next game, but he was so determined clearly today. This
Yep, it looks pretty close, you know. Big stump. Still some way for it to travel. Missing. Yeah, not happy. Fakhar Zaman has got a century again, back-to-back centuries.
I mean, why are you changing the style of batting? The first time seeing him doing that. Puts him under pressure straight away and he's out.
Upstairs, are we? We are, but they're confident. South Africa. Klaasen straight away cheering and running towards Maharaj, who's having
claiming. Oh dear. Oh yes, he's gone. Klaasen.
because he's not quite in line with that popping crease. Nobody there. Nobody there. Baba picking his gap, and away it goes for 4 with those few wickets. And now have to make sure again that they don't win. So we'll be well aware of what all very well. Shot. Beautifully done. Right in the gap, and away it goes for 4. He's
Captain Pakistan before that. And it's got out. Can you believe it? He's opening up the offside to try and whack it over extra cover, and he's dragged it, but he's dragged it straight back to John Smuts.
Tough for us. He can give himself a bit of room. Hit it over extra cover, but closes the face. Straight down.
Air through the delivery. It just holds up on fire.
Second caught in bowl we've seen in the space of 2 overs. It's a good take by Markram.
Well, that's pretty average, really. Fahim's a very good cricketer.
In the end, I was a bit concerned at the start of the over, but it was a brilliant over from Markram. 2 runs in a
Innings, especially in one-day cricket.
Lavuma really has, the way he's read things here. Obviously, you've got to have the aggravation through not scoring runs freely. What a catch that is. My goodness, that is a blinder from the skipper. He has taken that brilliantly. Low catch, hit hard, and he's got down there and snaffled a fine catch.
a brilliant over. It's up to second wicket. Now he comfortably gets under it in the end. So no issues whatsoever. The extra 4 to the ground. He's easily underneath that. He won't have any issues. Perfect tonic. As we've mentioned, Pakistan keep losing wickets. The scoring rate hasn't been at 6 wickets.
That's a huge break of 50 runs.
Nicely played. There's a big change of the field. They took short 45 into Wally with his white Yorkers. And eventually comes too straight, and it's a bit of an expletive that comes out because he knows that was not what he wanted to do. He's got it too straight. That was the risk. Shorter boundary. The length was just perfect. Eventually, Babar Azam.
That's gone to the arm ball. It's to get underneath this. Good blow.
Temba about how under 300 seam delivery in swinger. Seam position. Rumours saying he for them to be less than 300.
Polly, you were mentioning about that over.
As soon as he goes fast though, he's getting picked off, and that's another wonderful strike. He bowled a slower delivery than the delivery before. And
Oh, it's another brilliant strike. A bit of pace on the ball from Smuts. Hassan Ali, he really fancies Smuts here.
The generator's got some momentum.
Milled it again, I think, yes. The two men on the boundary really turned around onto the bank. This is a fantastic over for Pakistan, in many ways rectifying the start of the last over.
So where's he been for the last half hour?
I told you he was still to come. You looked at me with a hairy eyeball when I told you that Hassan Ali was still to come to the crease.
They should have stuck him up the order. Said have a bit of a go.
Expensive off the day, that's for sure. Look for the option of John Smuts. He just pauses, holds himself, gives himself a bit of a thought process. Same delivery, same result. Absolutely brilliant. 25 from that over, and that is fantastic from Pakistan. Brings up the 300.
Wow! What a blow by Hassan Ali again.
There's been nothing this time. Every time he's gone after something, he's absolutely middled it.
And I tell you what he has done. He's given Pakistan a real boost of momentum. I tell you what, very often you'll take that momentum.
You can see Babar Azam's gone on to outside off stump and middled it. As I said, it was going to be difficult. It's the slower delivery, but it's a drag down. And this is a brilliant finish to the innings for Pakistan.
The fielding. But talking about that slow ball, Babar Azam set himself early. Pick up the lane. That's a really good blow. All the way under the
51 of 19. 51 of 10. 5 balls to go. Snelly's looking like he wants to come back for 2, but I think secretly he preferred to stay on strike.
10 overs.
So the 3 guys that could do the overs. Slower delivery, drag down again, and that's way back. And Andile Petlaquire goes to the ground. I don't know if he slipped just a touch, but it's...
Babar Azam again, slow ball from Andile Petlaquire. Sets himself, he picks it. That's out the middle of the bat, and that's out the ground.
You do feel for Petlaquire. It is such a tough ask to have not bowled for. Gets the thick edge, and there's 4 of them. So it's still on the cards. The last delivery needs to be a maximum. And the good score.
Andile Petlaquire going for the Yorker, misses it. Thick outside edge. Third man back.
Give 6. Last delivery. Up, and is it enough? No, it's not going to be, and it's taken in the outfield. So probably 3 or 4 meters short, but thoroughly deserving of the applause he will get as he makes his way off the ground. It's not the century he would have been after, but 92 deliveries, and coupled with the performance of 32 of 11 from Hassan Ali, this has been spectacular.
Didn't manage to catch all of it. Good catch by Verreynne out in the deep.
And 20.
Channel by clicking the subscribe button. Click the bell button and enjoy the latest uploads from our channel.